On September 11th, I was on my way to work. I remember distinctly being at the intersection of Pilgrim and Main in Menomonee Falls, and I was heading east to get to our corporate offices. I was listening to WISN, and Jay Weber at the time mentioned something about a plane going into one of the Twin Towers. But no real alarms went off at that point. It was really just a thought that maybe it was prop plane and an accident. So I got to work, and we kind of heard about this, but again, it wasn't terribly alarming until we heard the second plane hit, until we realized it was an intentional act. Really, when I was here at our corporate offices, people were just kind of trying to collect as much information as they could. We didn't actually have a TV in the office, so one of my coworkers went home to grab a television, brought it back to the office, and I remember all of us, or a group of us, standing around the television, which was probably a 20-inch, little black and white TV, and just staring at all of the footage. And it was just remarkable to think that this was an intentional act against the United States, something that we've never really had to this caliber before. So we were a little panicked, didn't know what to do. We realized, the United States was under attack. How bad was it going to get? What does that mean for our business? I'll never forget the faces of a number of individuals. I was with my coworkers at the time as I looked at them, looking at the TV screen and just seeing the look of anguish or despair in their eyes, and just really unbelief that something like this could have happened. So those things, those memories, no matter how small they are, just probably forever seared in my mind. The second plane had already hit by the time we had the TV. Yeah. So then we were just witnessing everybody running in the streets of New York, all the debris, the dust, and everything, just looking at that. And they were just showing the footage over and over again, and really listening to just literal raw coverage of the events, because the reporters, all the networks, it was just unfathomable. So they were just trying to gather as much data as they could. So it was really literally almost very conversational, because they're just getting more and more information and then just spilling it over to the rest of us. So, and again, just watching it around with my coworkers, it was just really a state of disbelief. This total swell of patriotism was really an amazing thing, because so often our country is divided. There's so many political things happening, and unfortunately an event like this really does bring a nation together, because all of those things are inconsequential compared to protecting the safety and security of every American.